Hello, beautiful family. How are you guys? I hope you are doing super well. I am so grateful to be here and chat with you guys. It's a little bit different background. I'm actually in my living room recording this just because last time we did this, I had a huge issue with reception and I didn't want to risk doing that again for you guys. So we are in my living room. Today, we're just going to be answering any questions that you guys have about manifestation, law of attraction, all the things, spirituality, even just sharing your experiences that you've been going through recently that you would like to share with us. If this is an open space for all of us, right? So if it's our first time meeting, hello, I'm Shika. And on this space, we talk about all things spirituality, wellness, entrepreneurship, and social media. I do lives every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Time from Monday to Friday. So it's amazing and I love it so much. It's a great opportunity just to connect with you guys and sit down and talk. And I honestly look forward to these times. Like, I love doing card readings with you guys. I love being able to share perspective about what you're going through and allows me to expand as well. So it's a lot of fluidity in energy. So I have some questions here that I will sign into. Just want to make sure that it won't like cut me off when I start the questions because every time I go on this app, it always does that. So no, we're good. Okay, great. So I have a whole bunch of questions on my phone. You guys probably can't see it, but a lot of questions and comments that you guys have been doing and asking me um, as far as like just angel numbers and stuff on TikTok and through YouTube. So I want to go through the comments and answer any questions. You guys can also ask any questions that you have here as well, which is awesome, So oh, sorry. You guys might hear a little bit more. I put music on to kind of ruffle out the annoying noises around, but we should be good. So first thing is I posted a video on the 369 method, which if you guys haven't seen that, a lot of you guys are saying that you love that video. It was just uploaded at 12:30. 12:30 seems like what you guys are used to, and I feel like bad changing it to 2:30. So we're going to stick with that for uploading time for now. But one of the questions I got from Crescent_ab from TikTok was, do we have to do this every day for the 369 method? So yes, manifestation is a continuous thing. You can't just expect to do it once and think that it's going to manifest. It's something that you kind of work like a muscle, right? Like it's a muscle that you just keep exercising, keep pushing through. Think about anything in life. It's all practice that makes it perfect in a way. I don't mean perfect as in perfection. I mean perfect in the sense of attaining that manifestation, right? So ask yourself, like, how can I every day put some energy towards these intentions, put some energy in towards my healing, my growth, the things that I want to accomplish in my life. And how can I learn from that? It's a great question. Brookie01 says, can I manifest a text from someone specific every day, or should I just do it once and just wait? So waiting game is never the go for manifestation. We claim that it is ours because when we speak to existence, if we're playing the waiting game, that's actually going against the energy of what we're putting out there, right? So ask yourself, if you are manifesting a specific person, do you manifest them every single day? I would say no, like you wouldn't want to manifest them every day because you already have them, but speaking into existence, reminding you, like every time you have a feeling of doubt, as I feel like with Brookie's comment, like if you're feeling doubt of manifesting that specific person or a text, remind yourself of, what you're doing to put that energy out there. How are you speaking into existence that the person is into your life? That is one of the most important things. So every day, yes, every day you are living in the space that the person is texting you, that the person is thinking about you, that the person is putting that energy out for you, right? So that is my answer to that. Great question. Someone asked me, can I do 111? So I actually have an angel number. This was Belina.b. And I actually have a video online on YouTube on here. And it's on my angel numbers playlist. But if you just search up Shika Chica, excuse me, Chica Chica 111, you will actually find it there, and I go over all the aspects of what 111 means and what you should know about it. So thanks for the question. Thank you for your help. I believe that it will happen. No worries. This is your sack. I love hearing your comments that you guys go through. Harry Styles about to feel confused when he's teleported in Pennsylvania. Yes. I actually have a story about that that's on serious note. My friend manifested meeting Tony Robbins in like 3 months. So things happen. Energy, we're so connected. Me and him broke. Oh, this is a long one. Can you still? So this is from Q Tamira. It's like a 3-piece, just because on TikTok it doesn't allow you to do a certain amount of characters, so it's 3 parts. So, can you still talk to other people while manifesting your ex? I don't have an intention with these relationships or any guys. Me and him broke up on a good terms, and I know in my heart that we're going to get back together, and the circumstances don't matter. But sometimes myself overthinking. How do I stop this? This is a great question. So a lot of people ask me, they're like, so because I'm waiting for my manifestation, can I just like go and meet other people? That's going against your manifestation, right? So instead of going after other people and opening your heart to that, maybe it's better for you to focus on expanding your heart energy, doing things that make you feel amazing and feel loved within yourself, your self-confidence, your heart space, how you visualize yourself when you look at yourself in the mirror. Mirror work is amazing. I talk about that quite a bit. That's what you should be focusing your time on. That's what you should be focusing your energy on, not necessarily putting it out to the universe, confusing the universe and saying, hey, I'm manifesting my ex, but by the way, I'm also putting intention and energy towards other people, because that's going to make the universe make things align where that person will not be committed to you either, right? Because energetically, it's a collective thought. If you were adding other things to the mix, it's going to confuse the possibility of you being able to attain that. So all in all, I would say, like, if you're manifesting your ex, stick with that manifestation. Focus on yourself, focus on loving yourself, and that will also trigger your partner from loving himself and growing and wanting to develop and notice, hey, this is the person that I want to be with. This is my soulmate. That energy will reciprocate through him as well. Um, Overthinking, I talk about negative thoughts because overthinking comes from negative thoughts, right? It's the process of us thinking that that it's not coming, that it's taking too long, that you're not doing the right things for manifesting. And that's actually going to hinder and create more stress within us, right? So instead of doing that, when you're overthinking a manifestation, when you're overthinking the process of it or accepting yourself through going through it, just think about it this way. Telling yourself, hey, why am I not doing this? What if this happens? What if this happens? You're creating energy towards a thought that will become something in this real time. So one of my favorite things of doing that is breathing and actually having an affirmation that I go to for that specific manifestation, that whenever I feel doubt, I go to it and I repeat it to myself. And this is why I love the 3-6-9 method that I talked about today, because it really talks about affirming and making sure that self-doubt or overthinking doesn't occur because of the process that it does, because you're manifesting like 9 times more and faster every single day. And that's what allows you to kind of have that energy to eliminate fear completely, to fully believe in your manifestation, right? So that's my answer to you, Q Tamara. Thank you so much for that question. That was a really good one. I feel like that would help a lot of people out. What's up, Liz? Hello. Whoa, I've been manifesting already, but I'm trying this out. Does a letter to the universe have to be in present tense? So I talked about scripting and how on the new moon or full moon, a great way of doing some great manifestations techniques is writing a letter in present tense to yourself, to your soulmate, to a specific person with that energy. Obviously depends on the energy of the moon, because every moon's different. It could be for relationships, it could be for changes, it could be so many different things that cross the line depending on how the stars and the moon align. So here, always manifest, always state things in present tense. You are claiming it. If you are playing the waiting game, it's more of saying, I am manifesting, right? And I used to say that a lot. And yeah, that's one way of doing it. But when you say, I am manifesting, then you're just waiting for the manifestation. But if you say, I am so excited for this thing, or I am so excited for my soulmate who has the following attributes, as opposed to, I am manifesting this person, right? You're going to just feel like you have to keep saying it, and you're going to just be putting this kind of restriction on time for manifestation. So allow it to flow by stating an existence that is actually in your life right now. Does that make sense? So great question. I love that. Eliza.Nicole says, every time I have a negative thought, I yell a positive affirmation. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That is preventing a thought from creating it into the mind and absorbing that thought, right? So whenever you have something negative that comes through, I really want you to take the energy and to prevent it from going and stabilizing into the mind by ensuring that you're affirming the positivity, you're affirming the manifestation, you're affirming that this does not exist and this is what I need to focus my energy on. And even if for a lot of people, because I want to kind of bring this in on staying positive, that was one thing that I really want to talk about today. But a lot of people ask me, okay, Shika, what if I'm depressed, what if I'm going through a lot? I understand it's very dark and hard to see that side of things, but I will say the day that I actually changed, the day that I actually noticed that, man, I need to get up and move my own energy, I need to move the stagnant energy, was the day that I saw a lot of things just shift in my whole life. I remember just not even seeing I guess you can say, the worthiness of life, the worthiness of being, the worthiness of what I was worth, because I felt through my traumatic experience that someone took my power, and I allow myself to create this energy force and block around it because I kept on repeating the situation. I kept feeling fear. I kept on thinking, playing safe with the things that I was doing because I didn't want that to happen to me again. I was, a pain body walking into this dimension. So when people are going through this negative turmoil, like I was with the depression and anxiety and not being able to wake up and just going through all this darkness, one day I woke up and I just felt this pain. And it was so hard to explain, but at that time, I just told myself, I'm going to get through this. That's all I said. I'm going to get through this. And as I said it here and there, it started to repeat itself more and more. And I yelled that positive affirmation. My voice became louder day by day. But then I also started to see that I was the full creator of my energy. I was the full creator of my emotions. So when I see that, when you guys comment, I yell out a positive affirmation every time I hear a negative thought, negative thing in my mind. It makes me so happy because it just really tells me that you guys are going that direction where you know that you have the power in your hands and in your mind to change that completely. So again, whenever a negative thing comes through, yell out something positive. Have a mantra, a go-to mantra for that doubt that you are trying to push through and out of, right? So thank you, Alizia, Nicole. If you guys have questions, please feel free, or things that you want to share in the comments. Again, I love this. What else do we have? Can I burn letters after finishing the affirming in order to let go, or do I just keep them? So whenever you're letting go of energy, letting go, like the scripting letter activity that I share quite a bit, when you're writing that down, we did that through our meditation through this last new moon. You want to always burn it. And the reason why is burning it really affirms that you're letting it go. You are removing and taking away that cord from your energy space. And in doing that, you are claiming your power back. So yeah, I would say 100% delete, take out that letter, burn it, watch it burn. Fire is both a creator and a destroyer. And when destroying things with the right means, it can actually be quite powerful. So this is destroying the limiting beliefs. This is destroying visually everything that has held you back. And it's a representation for you not to look back after that. So yeah, I think that's a great thing. Thanks for sharing. Sorry, excuse me. So I am the creator. I love this. I told you guys, please let me know and say your affirmation manifestation 3 times. And this was great. I am the creator of my emotions. I am the creator of my manifestations. I am the creator of everything that comes into my life. This was shared by It's Emily Royce. I love this. And I would love to share this with you guys. So I am the creator of my emotions. I am the creator of my manifestations. I am the creator of everything that comes into my life. I am the creator of my emotions. I am the creator of my manifestations. And I am the creator of everything that comes into my life. There's just like this feeling when you say an affirmation that really allows people to feel so aligned and synced up. And I always tell people that the power that we have is insane. We have such power that holds within us. Um, so, yeah, this is such a beautiful thing to share. I posted about tips on how to get over your ex, and I think a lot of you guys responded to that. But what if I'm manifesting my ex and it hasn't worked yet, but I have been seeing angel numbers? It means for you to stop doubting yourself and for you to just confirm that the person's coming into your life. Again, that's super important. I am. Da, 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 da. Where else did I have questions? I'm also going to do a reading in a bit as well as meditation before. So, yeah, I love that. I am manifesting love, and ever since he has distanced himself, I've been seeing so many dreams about him. Had 3 days actually, nonstop angel numbers. That's a sign and confirmation that the person's coming to your life. So remember that when you see an angel number, you always ask yourself, what are you thinking of? Because if you confirm that, that relates to the sign of what your thoughts are. Remember, thoughts are things. So you want to focus on when you see an angel number, get into the habit of noticing what your thought is. If it's negative, to create a positive thought. And I do this every single day. Hey, Bree, how's it going? Yeah, I do this every single day, and it's so impactful. I love doing that. Um, what else do we have here? If you guys have any questions, feel free. I'm just going through all the many comments, and I know I don't have time all the time to go through them, but I want to make sure that I can answer them. I feel like these daily Q&A/chats are very helpful. And excuse me, meditations as well. I'm really excited because I actually have some meditations coming up for you guys. I have 2 that I'm actually recording today. One is going to be a 5-minute positive affirmations meditation, and the other one is going to be more on manifesting abundance in your life. So I'm super excited for that. A lot of amazing topics to just chat with you guys. And it really, I want to say thank you to you guys because I've been able to create such amazing ideas of topics because what you are interested in, right? So it's been such a treat to have that, honestly. I applied for a job and they told me they would get back to me in a few weeks till I heard back, and they just hired a few people. How would I manifest them for calling me back? So having sometimes, when opportunities miss, it's not because like whether it is a job, whether it's a client, whether it's a person, a lover, whatever it may be, it's because there's someone else that is meant to be in that spot. I always tell people that when there's an opportunity that doesn't work out and you're really manifesting it and you don't know why, the universe didn't have that plan for you. The universe didn't have that plan for you to focus on that. Focus your energy on that specific opportunity. And that's just the way things happen, right? So always know that if things don't work out, like a job, like an opportunity, whatever it may be, it's not because it's not supposed to work out. It's because there's a better match thing for you to come. So that's just a heads up. Some of you force, I feel like some people feel like they force manifestations. That's not how it should work. I've been hearing a lot about angel numbers. Can you explain a little bit more about what exactly it is? Yeah, so I have a video a long time ago. Great question, Bree. A long time ago. What angel numbers are? They're synchronicities that represent connections to divine spirit, angels, ancestors. So there are multiple of dimensions. Just think of how many stars there are in the universe. A lot, right? And I don't want to lose you guys too much, so I'll make it as simplified as possible. But the amount of dimensions that we have in this current universe is insane, and we're only in one. So we're connected to many, but we're only in one perspective, right? So when we tap into spirituality, we're getting communication from other, kind of realms, and you start to feel like there's more to this world, right? So what the angel numbers are is, one, they're a communication from different dimensions. They're a way to clarify and communicate with our higher self, so our soul self that tends to be voided out sometimes in a busy environment like our society. And there are also clarifications and things to notice from your angels and whatnot. So, for example, if you're asking your angels or your guides, hey, can you help me out with this specific manifestation? Or I would like to know what I should do with this decision, yes or no. And then you start to see this angel number over and over again. It's a sign to confirm within yourself. Now, remember that we are all interconnected. We are technically part of universe. We're part of source. So the angel numbers are just a reflection of what we need to know that ourselves would tell ourselves. Does that make sense? Like our higher self, our soul self would tell. So that's kind of angel numbers. Numerologies go into astrology work. They can go into, like, again, dimensions. There's so much deeper meaning to it. I feel like this is just hitting the tip of the iceberg. Like, it's not even the depth of it. And again, I have so many things I want to talk about, like archangels, which is very important too, how you know an archangel is following you or near you, how to know that you have an angel in your life, how to know your connections with spirit guides. I did do a video on 5, 6 signs that your spirit guides are communicating with you, because I know a lot of you guys would ask me and DM me and saying, hey, Shika, like, what does this mean? So it's just confirming that a little bit to help you feel more comfortable and confident when you do see these numbers. Because I remember when I was starting, I was like, oh, I keep seeing 111s. I'm not going crazy. I had this feeling inside. I remember being a little kid and noticing some synchronicities and thinking I was going crazy, because I was like, I don't want to tell people this, right? Hi, Alyssa. Yeah, 444 999. That's a lot of spiritual awakening and things coming to an end of your life, but new birthing coming into that, Alyssa. So that's definitely a very powerful synchronicity of like a transitional period for you. Like everyone's a different kind of messages at different times, right? And I do have a whole playlist on this. So if you are interested or wanting to learn more about angel numbers, please feel free to check that out. I have an angel numbers and a numerology angel numbers playlist that talks about that. I even broke it down into singular numbers, so just 1, just 2, just 3, so that if you have, say, like a 124 or a 546 or whatever number that's a combination, you can go to this playlist specifically and figure out, with the decoding of all the other things, what it aligns with, right? But it's basically a coding communication realm, or I guess you could communication sense in a way that we use in order to communicate with other dimensions. So that's really what angel numbers are. They're very amazing. It really allows you to confirm certain things, and it also prevents you from creating thoughts that are not necessary to what you are right now, like to focus on the right things. I've been seeing a lot of 411s a lot. Yeah, so 4 is a very I would say reflective number. It's a lot on, like, for awakenings, people who are going through awakenings, people who are starting to notice the true reality of their situation. Ones are significant because it's telling you to stay positive. It's allowing us to say, okay, what are the new beginnings that are coming? Because now I'm getting the answers that I need. Now that I've been working so hard on certain things, I can see the full picture. It's almost like if someone were to take out a curtain from the front of the window and you see what's outside much clearer, right? As opposed to behind a sheer curtain. That's what 144 represents. It's like there's a new beginning of seeing this new layer to the world or to your situation or to your job or your career that is allowing you to kind of listen, observe, and act on those perspectives. So yeah, angel numbers can mean so many different things. And like, for example, I've been seeing a lot of 444s and 111s. And I actually want to share this with you guys. I'm going to be doing a video on a spiritual awakening because I am currently going through a mini spiritual awakening right now. And it's been very interesting to see the evolution, the upgrades of my certain things. last night I was in my my bedroom and I kept being annoyed because I told my partner, I was like, I can hear this buzzing noise in my ear. Can you hear it? And he's like, no, I can't hear it. And it felt like an noise, but like a buzzing noise, and it was ringing in both ears. So I know that sign is usually a sign of a spiritual awakening. If you hear that, I've been getting it a lot. And it's just like that upgrade that's going on, right? That buzzing noise that's creating this communication that you're like, okay, what is going on? Um, but yeah, I always say that. And when I looked at it, it was funny because I was seeing these numbers like 333, 444, 111, all these numbers when I was on my phone while this buzzing was happening. So it's just an upgrade that's really happening for me. Our numbers also connected to specific angels. I watched a video of those numbers to connect with Joseph. Yeah, so they are. That's why I was saying that I would love to go into more of like the archangel stuff. I know a lot of you guys are not there yet. You're just learning about the angel numbers, right? But like you said before, there are certain angel numbers such as Archangel Gabriel. Like there's so many different angels that have certain numbers that mean that they are around, as well as other confirmations, right? Like you can have like someone messaged me saying, I saw doves the other day. That's a big representation of guides and angels, people or beings of other realms that are around us, right? Um, so it's really interesting, and when you tap into that, that's really really exciting. Oh my god! Last night I left this strong sensation on my left side. It was different from a cold tingles I shared with you before. It felt like a vibration also in my ear. Yeah, so we're all kind of having this experience, and I really want to share with other people because I'm like, am I the only one going through this? But yeah, it was just like this kind of zinging noise that I had in my ear. But for me, the sound was distinct. It was the and for me, I kind of got really excited because they say that when you are truly balanced, fully, completely balanced, you will hear the sound like it just keeps repeating itself. And I felt that for that whole night until I went to bed. Um, and I've been doing so much inner work. Like the videos I've been creating for our family here has been amazing because it allows me to grow. Like I meditate, I think about based on the comments and stuff, what is my intention for today? What is my growth? What do I want to share? What knowledge, what downloads, what channeling, what education can I share with the conscious souls today? And it's been such an evolution. It's gotten to the point where things and opportunities have happened. Like I just announced that I am doing a free mastermind. If you guys are interested in that and you like spirituality, please go check that out. One of my good friends, Daniela, she lives in Philadelphia in the States, and she is a past life regression worker and psychic. She's doing a full on like whole month. Every month you get to meet a different energy healer, Ayurveda, spirit numbers, all that stuff, all this, the stuff that I talk about from different levels, from different people. And it's free. It's completely free. But I am going to be talking about intuitiveness, Reiki healing, and energy work a little bit for those who are tapping into that. Because I know a lot of you guys are interested in that a lot. A lot of you guys are interested in sharing and creating that a little bit, right? So I think that's super important. I think that's so key. And yeah, I if you guys are interested, again, let me know. DM me on Instagram. I would love to send you the link to sign up for it. It's like I said, it's free, and you get to learn a lot of amazing spiritual stuff. And another great just tool for you guys, right? Melissa just asked, do you do any tarot and palm readings? It's so funny that you're sharing this. I have gotten this question for the past month from people. So I've been doing card readings for years. I've been doing them with myself and with friends for years, and they've always told me, Shika, you're so intuitive. But I never really shared my gifts or shared what exactly that was. So I do card readings. I do them every week. I only have 10 people at a time that I do a card reading. It's a private card reading. And it's 30 minutes long. I do it through Zoom because I like to make it personable. Like I feel like, that is the experience. And I also integrate my healing in there. So it's a very gentle, amazing, beautiful experience that I've created. And a lot of people just feel so so in awe after. So it's more than just a reading, and I love it. So I do that. I don't do palm readings. That is something that I feel like, that you really want to make sure that you know the person that you're doing the palm reading as well with. You can do your palm reading yourself too. There's so much good information that you can learn about. But yes, I do know a few people who do palm readings. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. I do tarot card readings. I do angel card readings. I do chakra card readings. I'm going to do that the latter half of our chat or live. Um, but yeah, I find like readings can give you so much depth of everything. And it's funny you said that too, because I have had many people that, because of the readings that I do here, you guys have been so inspired to go get your own deck, which is so exciting. Like, I know Bree just got her angel cards, Work Your Light, and she's loving them. I'm sure you guys should definitely use your own deck on yourself, because I just feel like they're just answers. Like, do you ever remember the magic ball as a kid where you would shake it and then it would tell you a yes or no, or you would ask a question or 21 questions or whatever? It's like that, but with your energy, with your intuition, and it's just that much more accurate, you know? So I love it. It's amazing. I would really suggest, if you are feeling called to, make it part of your morning ritual. Like, do a meditation. After meditation, do a card reading. Set an intention with that and allow yourself to do it as a daily thing. Like, mornings are so powerful. And I think that's one thing that I've been loving lately, because I've recently gotten a personal trainer for my endometriosis and just health reasons. And I used to be a competitive athlete. Like, I used to do a lot of like athlete stuff and whatnot, but it's making me re-love the mornings that much more. I already loved my mornings, but then I'm just like, wow, I should share this with you guys, because the power of waking up every morning and just spending, whether it's waking up 30 minutes earlier to meditate, to write down intentions, to remind yourself of your purpose of every day, and even if you want to do yoga, stretch, like allow your body to connect with your mind, really allows you to take a step back and check in before it gets to the point where you're so stressed and there's just so much going on. It's harder to calm that energy down. So I really ask yourself, for you guys, just do one thing that you want every morning that just allows you to feel at ease, that allows you to feel relaxed, that allows you to just really reflect on the energy that you're currently going through. You will see a big shift just overall, which is insane. I've never looked into reading cards. I'm able to do it on my own. Yeah, so like we all have intuitive. This is why I really am so excited to share this with you guys too. We all have our own intuitive like feelings, right? Think about when you go into a place and you have a really bad feeling that this restaurant's not going to be good. That's your intuition, right? That's your intuition. I want to do a whole series on this because this is super important. But your intuition is what guides us every day. As kids, how do you know something is too high to climb? It's your intuition, right? So we know this by innate. We were born with it, and it's so beautiful to have this experience and to know this. But most importantly, like when you have cards, you're allowed to do that. The difference between energy healers, psychics, like people like myself and whatnot, is we have a heightened amount of intuition, right? So usually people's intuitive gifts are probably around 10 to 20%. For us, it's like 80 to 90%. So it's that much louder. Like it's to a point where we can walk into a room and just be like, whoa. Like I sometimes go grocery shopping, it's overwhelming. Like I go in times where I know not a lot of people are in the store, because I just like energetically, I want to protect that energy for myself. And I strive being alone. Like I love being alone. But I also love extroverting and chatting and talking and putting in that energy as well. So yeah, get your own cards for your own. I think the intention that I'm sharing with you guys, if you feel called to, get your own cards to help it be part of your intuitive gifts, like just like intuition for knowing what you can manifest, to connect yourself with your higher self, to build. So if you feel like you feel called to do that, again, not everyone needs a deck. I'm not saying you have to go get a deck. That's not what I'm saying, but I have had people say that they feel called to. And if you do, it's a great added value to put into your morning ritual. So no worries. I'm so happy to help, Bree. I feel like these lives are just so helpful for everyone. And We're actually going to do a meditation. So, Brie, if you want to watch it later, you can. But yeah, I feel like a meditation would be amazing for everyone just to tap in before we start off. Is there any specific cards you recommend for beginners? I'm new to this. Thanks. Well, that's a great question. Pick your deck of cards intuitively. I think this is so important. Hi, Krista. It is so important. So, like, pick them intuitively. What that means is if it's online, because if you can't go shopping right now, or whether it is in person, go inside the store or go online and just, put intention to see, like, I want to get a deck, like, put that out there. Like, I'm manifesting to get a deck and go through them and read about them. I got this deck, which is funny. I got both of my newer decks that I use the most. Tarot is my first one. It's upstairs. It's my baby. I use them all the time. They were my first deck that I've ever used, and they're probably one of the most, I would say, complicated decks because there's so many of them and they all mean different things. These are angel cards. These are Work Your Light. You guys know I use them quite a bit. I love these ones because they're super accurate and just really straightforward for people who might have their first reading or just really want to connect with their spirit guides or angels or source. These are amazing. So it really depends on your intention and what you're looking for. There's spirit animals. There is chakra ones, which I will show you guys here. These ones that I share with you guys, which is just one word and it tells you what chakra it relates to. Just follow the intuition of like what your deck is. But I got mine in the mail, and as soon as I got mine in the mail, I knew they were mine. I looked at them and I was like, oh, they are mine. Like, they're supposed to be on my altar. So just really follow that. Just follow what you want to get, right? I'm trying to manifest my crush. Amazing. Yeah. So I have a video on TikTok as well as on here on manifestation and how to manifest a specific person. How do you know a specific person is coming your way? So feel free to ask any questions on that. I'm surprised how many requests I've been getting recently on exes and relationships and like manifestation. I know a lot of you guys have been having that. I was going through the list of recommendations and comments that you guys have gone through and just making a list of a whole bunch of like videos I want to create for you guys. I'm like, oh my gosh, like these are all, I'm surprised you're requesting them. So makes me really happy, but yeah, I'm super excited. So what is your zodiac sign? Great question. Yeah. So my zodiac sign, I am a Scorpio, and I'm a Scorpio and a Leo, so I have a bit of both, which is pretty neat. I love it. Scorpio being more of, quiet, doesn't like to talk about my emotions, but I also love to be an extrovert too. So I have both extremes, which is really interesting. What are your signs? I'd love to know your signs. What are your signs? What's your sun and your moon sign? I'd love to know. Want to know what your signs are. Gemini, Cancer. Ooh, nice. Gemini and Cancer moon. That's amazing. That's so funny. I've been attracting a lot of Geminis lately in my life recently. And one of my good friends is a Gemini. Cancers apparently are like the go-to for Scorpios. They get a lot of signs. They are just super like understanding and sympathetic, and just like they have this emotion, which i.e. we just had the new moon in Cancer, so that must have been a big moon for you. That expansion of emotional expansion and just looking into our relationships and confronting what we need to and releasing what we need to, which is super interesting. So that's super awesome. Do any of you have your other signs as well? Virgo sun, Capricorn moon, and Scorpio rising. Ooh, that's a combination. That's awesome. That's so cool. I feel like I believe I am a Pisces rising. So yeah, it's really interesting. I feel like you can learn so much about it. And the funny thing is like, so your sun sign is dedicated to personality, while your moon sign is more about what you're influenced by, like your influence in life, your influence in just in daily everyday life and stuff. And how you can be influenced in society and just things like that. So it's really interesting. May you explain how the moon will affect me since I am a Cancer season right now? Yes, I kind of went over it before. If you want to go check out my video that is on the new moon in Cancer, it will kind of go over a little bit more of things to relate to your sign. I went over like four things that you should know about the new moon and just how it's going to affect us. It's also new moon and retrograde. So it's like a mixture of so many emotions coming through for a lot of people, which is also beautiful at the same time because we're able to release. It's such a moment for this world. It's such a analyzing and releasing moment for this whole world right now. And I'm so excited. Like a lot of you guys, like I got a message from one of you yesterday, and she was never a spiritual person, but lately she's been getting into manifestation and law of attraction and all these things. And she was saying that honestly, like I never was around people who believed in it, but I do believe that there is something more out there. It's hard to explain, but it's just a feeling. And to see that we have, as a collective, advanced our consciousness so far, like back in the day, people couldn't talk about these things. Back in the day, this aspect of discussing about, manifestation, law of attraction, meditation, moon energy, that was not something that was looked up on or even validated. So it's a beautiful way that we live in this amazing world, that we have that opportunity to speak about this, to converse about these things. But yeah, astrology is definitely something that I am hoping to talk about at some point on the channel. I don't know how much interest there is with you guys with astrology. Let me know if there's any questions that you have. Like I was looking up, like maybe just going over the basics of Scorpios and like going through all the signs. But then excuse me, but then I thought, oh, well, if I go through all the signs, like I'm sure there's a lot of information out there. So let me know, like, are you guys interested in astrology? Are you interested more in the angel numbers? I know that's a lot of interest on my channel is angel numbers. A lot of you guys came from that, as well as the manifestation stuff as well. So I do talk about social media as well, but more in the conscious way. It's in an energy way, because after being in the media space for over 7 years, I can tell you it can be an exhausting space to be in. So if you don't use it in the right way, it can be very tiring. It can be a lot of things. So I really use social media as a way to allow you to share and use it the way you want to, not feeling like it's a burden or it's affecting you and your energy, and understanding how to balance between reality and social media. So that's one of the things that I love talking about as well. I haven't talked about it too much on my channel, but I hope to eventually a little bit more as time goes on. So, but for now, I'm just loving talking about this and expanding and helping people, because right now the needs are um, wellness and support and guidance. A lot of people need guidance right now with the shifts going on in the world. So I feel like that is, as a light worker, that is definitely something that is going to be put in more in this whole experience. So yeah, I love that. I love this question. I feel like that is it that I had to ask you guys. I don't know if there's any other questions that you had for me. But yeah, that's basically it. Let's do our meditation. I am feeling like that would be a beautiful ending, and then we'll do a card reading after. So you guys can get set up, either put headphones on. You can either just lay down or go in Shavasana, so lying down with on your back, or you can sit down cross legs and put your hands upwards as well. How often do you do Q&As? I do them every day, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So I do chats every day, 1 p.m. Eastern time from 1 to 2. And then I also do a card reading every single time as well for the day. Card readings and questions, and sometimes a topic. It really depends on the interest of the audience. So I always ask you guys on my Instagram and also in our community-based space, like our posting and stuff. So I really try to help out as much as possible. But yeah, I'm really excited. Let's see. There were 2 options that I had for meditation for you guys. So let's see what we have. I'm feeling that we need to open the heart space a little bit today. You can never go too wrong with the heart. Okay, so this is one of my favorite meditations. It's 10 minutes long, and it is a mantra. So if you can chant it. So you can just close your eyes with me. Just breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Closing your eyes, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Doing just deep breaths in and out, focusing your energy in this space, letting go of any thoughts, allowing your body to feel heavier within the ground. Letting your breath to just kind of go a natural rate, breathing naturally, focusing on the breath, breathing, taking that in, releasing. Breathing deep, releasing, opening that throat. Relaxing the face, starting from the forehead, your eyes, your jaw, your shoulders, your arms, your stomach, your hips, your legs, your feet, and your toes. Thinking about your one intention for today, bringing it into this reality. What would you feel? How would you think? What would you be doing right now? This peaceful state. Staying with that reality that is yours. Breathing. Tagore Vasyani Mani Yo Tacholaya Nomodora Swaha Savitumare Niyam Tagore Vasyani Mani Yo Tacholaya Nomodora Swaha Savitumare Niyam Tagore Vasyani Mani Yo Tacholaya Om Moroba Swaha Tatsavituvare Adore Vasyani Mai Yo Tacholaya Mora Swaha Tatsavituvare Adore Vasyani Mai Yo Tacholaya Moroba 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 Swaha Tatsavituvare Breathing, allowing yourself to take that intention and knowing that it is true, that it is yours, and it is done. Feeling that vibration and happiness, excitement for this intention. Focusing on your breath as it slows, releasing anything else that doesn't serve you, and staying with that vibration of excitement of your intention. It is yours. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. As I count to 10, you bring yourself back into this reality, slowly bringing yourself here with your intention, as it is yours, because it is yours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open your eyes. Beautiful meditation. Beautiful meditation. How was that chanting and feeling? I'm feeling so vibrant. That was amazing. How did you guys like it? Let me know in the comments. How did you feel? What did you see? What energy came through when you felt that? when you felt that energy, when you felt that prana, is what I like to say from Mr. Smart, Ralph Smart. How'd you feel? I'd love to hear. Just letting yourself come back. Maybe just moving your arms and your legs and your neck. Feeling good and moving the body. Breathing. Kept seeing purple. Beautiful. Purple. That's a very powerful. It's the third eye. It's beautiful. It's usually hard for me to stop all my thoughts and calm in my mind, but I loved it. Definitely grounding. Amazing. Amazing. I sent light to you all, so I'm happy that you felt that light and that energy and that healing. And it goes wherever it needs to. So thank you for sharing that, Ingrid and Alyssa. I'm so excited. So I'm just going to ask you to just join me in this time, and we are going to ask our guides and our angels with 3 breaths for a card reading today. So I want you to close your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Slightly deeper on your last breath in through the nose and hold it. And out through the mouth. And I want us to ask for our guides, angels, spirit, Mother Earth to come and give us a reading for today, for our intentions. Thank you. You can slowly open your eyes and we shall do a reading. These cards are beautiful. I just got out of jail. Amazing. Congrats. That's amazing. That is amazing. Love and light to you. That is beautiful. A blessing. Okay, so our cards for today. We have, where are you being called on your journey? I want you to reflect today based on your day and as it goes. As you breathe and be conscious throughout your day, what are you being called to on your journey? What are you meant to do in this journey right now? And if you're feeling lost at this time, I want you to ask your soul family. And your soul family can be in this dimension and they can also be outside of this dimension. Our soul family can be our guides, our ancestors, and also our closest friends and family that we go to whenever we feel like we do not know what decision. So allow your intuition to let you know which person is that you need to ask at this time, in this time of feeling. This card came through and I feel so aligned with this one for your soul tribe. Insecurities. The reason why you're being called to ask about your journey and to ask for support from your soul tribe is some insecurities are coming out. You're feeling insecure with the journey and you're trusting your path because of so many shifts going into your life. We are all changing as a collective, but in doing that, we're going to see a lot of beauty in what's to come. I keep getting this card for you guys. Don't forget to mother yourself. Every day, how are you mothering yourself? How are you giving yourself energy? How are you making sure that you can align? Because right now, your guides, your angels, this is probably why you saw purple a while ago, are doing things behind that you can't see and you don't need to know. But they are working on your journey. They're working on shifting things in your life to come in the future. And in doing that, you need to make sure that you are having your soul tribe there to support you through those shifts. You've already tokened and manifested those shifts for you, whether it's subconsciously or unconsciously, but it is already happening for you. But ask yourself in this time, how can I mother myself? How can I mother myself and ensure that I am taking that? And how can I ground myself? There's a lot of grounding cards being pulled out. Soulmate. The soulmate card comes into various things as far as our journey. Like what are our soulmates that are going to help us and push us through everything that we're going through? Who are the people that are going to be our soulmates in our friendships, in our relationships, and how can we bring them into supporting us and not feeling guilty to ask for help? Take a break. Life is not a season. You don't just keep working and working and burning yourself out. It's not a treadmill. So if you're feeling really exhausted right now, honor that emotion today. Take a bath, go for a walk, leave work a little bit earlier, take time with your family. This is super important at this time for you to do that, right? I'm going to answer in a second. 1 second. I'll come again. Let's see if there's any cards that the angels want us. Balance. A lot of balancing. This is the third. This is purple again. The third eye. How can we balance our life to ensure that we are able to understand what is our true calling of our journey right now? Whether that is in our relationships, whether that is in our jobs, whether that is in our spiritual awakening. Excuse me. Mystic. Mystic comes in because it connects with balance. Instead of being worried about the things that you don't have the ability to control in your life, this is the time to just let Source do its side and let you do yours. That's so important. I think that's so crucial. So next thing to kind of align. Let's see. Renewal. Right now we're renewing a lot of our energy. We're letting it go. But like I said, that is why the mothering. So there's a lot of grounding. I really want you guys to ask yourself today, because a lot of you said that this meditation was grounding for you. Are you grounding yourself? Are you feeling secure in your own emotions? Are you feeling secure in your journey? Are you trusting the path that you have right now? Ask yourself this question. This is super important. Take a break in order to get that clarity. Get grounded, go outside, be with nature, ground yourself, work on that root chakra. And in doing that, while you're going through these shifts and changes, to focus your energy and prioritize things towards your journey and your dreams and what you're meant to do, make sure that you communicate with your soul tribe to help and support you along the way. So it was a beautiful reading. Just reading comments here. I just looked at Webback Gains. So we are trying to find the purpose, right? And that is why I'm here. I am meant for what I am doing for the life in the universe. And really means, I think most of us are spending our lives figuring out most, of course, 100%. Never will some of us even think that we'll have life has no purpose. So I'm just gonna, I don't think that is worth aligning to that, and that is why I tell people that at the end of the day, we need to understand that we have a purpose. The journey is only ended when God's and universe does it for us, right? We are also connected. We always have a way out of our situation and perspective, and to remember that, right? To remember that our lives are all worthy, no matter all of the things that we've gone through, and nothing at all is going to define the issues that we've gone through, because those things are lessons. They're lessons for us to open up an opportunity to learn more about ourselves. When I went through my traumatic experience of being sexually assaulted, there was something that I went through that was very difficult for me. And there was a time where I didn't see life as a purpose, life that is meaningful at the time. And it wasn't until one day where I saw light into the situation where I said, if my journey was supposed to end, I wouldn't be here. Source, God, universe, angels, guides, whoever was protecting me at this time knew that I had a bigger purpose why I'm here talking to you, to share this story with you. We each have a purpose. We're each meant to do what we're meant to do until the time comes where it's no longer that time. But running away from our problems is just going to allow our soul to come back with the same issues. So ask yourself, in this lifetime, what are the stories, what are the things that I need to learn and grow from? And how can I use my hardships, the issues I've gone through, everything, all the pain I've gone through, and move forward behind that? Move forward and see the positive in the situation. Do you believe everything is for a reason? Yes, I do. And if you asked me this 8 years ago, I would say no, because that was when I was still through shock of my traumatic experience about 8 years ago. When you see someone do something bad to you, it's very hard for you to see that things happen for a reason. You keep replaying the situation over and over again, asking yourself, what could have been done differently? But then when you look at it and you look at the healing that you've done and how far you've come or how far you're going, you notice that you wouldn't have met the people you know right now. You wouldn't have had the ambition that you have today. You wouldn't have grown the ways that you have if it wasn't for that issue. I would have still been in the corporate world if that was. I would have still had my soul not fully enlightened and just prospering. So when things badly happen to us, try to see why it's happening. Try to see what's the lesson that I can expand and learn from. How can I grow from the situation? How can I grow from this whole experience? How can I grow from everything that is going on right now? So I think that's super important. And something to kind of think about as well. But I hope that answers your question. So that is it. That's my little story that I wanted to share with you guys. This was a beautiful reading. This is a beautiful just chat, inspiration. And I really hope that you felt this comfort from this video and learning so much about everything that I think is so much more than us, right? And know that whatever you're going through right now is all a process to prepare you for what is coming, what universe, what guides have for you, what you have created for yourself. And there's always a way to change that creation. You're the painter of your reality. You're the painter of your current situation. You can always shift that. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love your support. I'm so grateful for each and every single one of you guys. I'm sending you so much love and light. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. It truly helps a lot, as well as comment in the comment section how you enjoyed it, so I know, and just ideas of videos you'd like to see. I'll be back here at 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow for another live Q&A style, maybe meditation. We'll see what I feel called to through spirit guides. But thank you so much. And I love you guys so much. I love you so much. I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. Have a great, beautiful day. Sending you light and love. Bye.